I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it. Tongue twister. Say it real fast one time.
Tam telling tales.
Order your ebook, paperback or hardcover, today.
So how are you really holding up, Lacey?
Taking it one day at a time.
Hey, you think this related to that young boy?
I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Are you saying that somebody is intentionally out here giving out bad drugs, killing people?
Black is trouble. I need you to stay far away from him. Do you hear me?
What are you doing here?
Lacey, don't do anything stupid. Let the police handle this.
I told y'all she was dead when I walked in there.
All you gotta do is follow your heart and let it guide you. Because the truth might be closer than you think.
Just stop with the lies. You took my family away from me.
It's time, Lacey.
Please.
Hey everybody, it is Tam telling tales, and we are here for a very special cast interview for the upcoming film, The Promise She Kept, starring Davita Reed, you guys. I am so excited to talk with the writer of this film, with some of the cast members of this film on this evening. And before we even get started, I want to make sure that you guys share, like, and subscribe to Tam Telling Tales so that you know when I'm dropping interviews like this one all of the time. You also want to go ahead and share this interview because you get to hear from the people behind the scenes. You get to hear from the people who are going to be on the scene. So if you got any questions or if you want to give any accolades, then by all means, you want to get down there in that chat. Say hello to the people. Say hello to me. And let us know if you're going to be in the building on October the 19th for the premiere of The Promise She Kept. All right, people. So we want to go ahead and get started on this evening. And so without further ado, I want to start bringing up our writer and some of our cast members from the film. And so the first person I'm going to bring up is the writer, the person who has made all of this possible, the person who has shared this time and time again. You've seen her on Fox 2 today, making sure that everybody knows about her film. You guys, welcome Crystal Tarver to the stage. Hello there, ma'am.
Hey, how you doing, Tam? How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. How you?
I am doing great, ma'am.
Listen, I'm glad to see you on this evening.
Glad to see you as well.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now I got some of your cast members here with me on this evening, so I'm going to bring them up now.
Hmm.
This next person is important because supporting actors got to come in and do their thing to make this thing smooth, right? So we're gonna be welcoming onto the stage Shan Clark, who's playing one of the detectives in the film. Come on up here.
What's up?
Hi, Shan.
How y'all doing?
Hey, fan.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey, I'm excited.
Listen, I'm excited about this film too, and I'm definitely excited for the next person we're bringing up on the screen. Everybody, I'm not saying I say the best for last, but when you have the lead of the movie here with you, you got to do like a special introduction, right? And so, if I had to say any, good accolades about this young lady that we are about to bring on the screen, it would be that she is always gonna bring 110% into every role that she plays. We have been able to
Facts.
watch her go from supporting to lead actress in things, and she is so popular, so beautiful, so well deserving of this lead role in this film. I'm excited to see the work that she's doing. Everybody, welcome to the stage, Miss Vita Michelle.
Let's go.
Hey, girl.
Hey, thank you.
Hey
Absolutely. How you doing
V.
this evening?
I'm good.
Come on, women, hustle harder.
Oh yeah, you said it good.
Okay, listen, I didn't mention that, but please
Look,
understand
look,
she
she
is the
wearing Women Hustle Harder
CEO.
too.
What you say?
She wearing Women Hustle Harder too.
Yep.
Hold on, let me.
She sure
Come
is
on
wearing
in. Pull the
it.
camera
I
down.
got
Yes,
the
yes.
Hey.
the maroon drip
Okay,
on.
I love to see it.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
these are the things that I like to see. Well, hello everyone on this great evening. Thank you so
Hey
much for
boo.
being here. And so we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started. You know, over here, we like to warm up a little bit, just key for a little quick second, learn a little something. And so I've got a game prepared, right? And so I typically would do like preferences. Which one would you prefer? That thing. But I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm going to do something special, right? We're going to tie in this theme about promises.
Mm.
Okay. And so I need for everybody to do me this favor. So we're going to
Mm-hmm.
play this game of I once promised. Okay. So how this goes is each person is going to say, I once promised. And you can give me the most sweet, sincere, emotional, funny promise that you've ever made. And it can be a real one or it can be a fake one. We gonna
Mm.
guess whether or not it's real or whether or not it's fake.
Mm.
Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple of minutes to think on it, right? And then in the meantime, while you guys are thinking, I'm gonna go ahead and let the people know that we're here with the cast of The Promise She Kept. Now, this movie has not come out just yet, but it is premiering on October the 19th. That's a Sunday evening. It's starting
Mm-hmm.
good and early for y'all too. That's a nice little piece of 5 o'clock on that Sunday. Okay, we're gonna do that red
Right.
carpet. We're gonna go into that movie. Then we're gonna go home and get ready for our next week. Okay, so y'all make sure that if you have not grabbed your tickets yet, that you head over to Eventbrite and grab those up. All right, people. Now we are ready for our game. And
Mm.
so
I thought you said a
before
couple of minutes.
you said, okay, I'm gonna do you this one. I'm gonna do you this one because I actually have another cast member who is here. So we'll go
Okay.
ahead and bring our next cast member up to the stage while y'all think. Okay. So
Okay.
Terrence, you come on up here, sir.
How you doing
There
today?
you
You all right?
go. Hello, Mr. Terrence Palmer.
How you
Yeah.
doing today? You all right?
Doing good. You got this old deep voice and stuff. Okay then, Terrence.
Yeah.
Listen, and then we also have, I'm gonna give y'all some more time to think because Terrence, I don't know if you heard me say, but we about to play this game. So
Okay.
listen close because it's called I Once Promised. And what that means is you got to tell me what you once promised somebody. And we're going to decide whether or not you're telling us the truth or if you lying about it. Okay? It could be a truth or it could be a lie. We're going
Okay.
to decide. Okay?
Okay.
And while you're thinking, we're going to bring our next guest up onto the stage. Terry is in the building. So let's bring Terry on up. Hey, Terry.
What up, Terry?
How you doing? What's up, y'all? Y'all all
What
right?
up, though? What up,
Yes,
though?
What up,
We
sir.
though?
Yo,
good.
bro.
Now, Terry, it's something about that name, right? Because every time 4th of July come around, it's just folks always gotta be like, put it in reverse, Terry. Come on, Terry. Am I the only one? I'm the only one to know it. Okay, then never
I,
mind.
I was like, I never heard of that one before, but
Oh, I gotta
okay.
send it to y'all. Okay, it's the man in the wheelchair, and they be setting up the
Oh.
fireworks, and he don't be moving quick enough, and the fireworks be.
Oh, I did see that.
That's Terry. That's Terry. Okay. But anywho, Terry, we are about to play this game, right? It's called I Once Promised. And so you got to come and tell us a promise that you once made, but it can be a lie. It can be the truth or it can be a lie. And we're going to decide whether or not it's a truth or a lie. Okay?
All right.
So now I done gave my other people enough time to think on it. So I'm about to pick on you, Crystal. Ma'am, we need to hear, I once promised blank, blank, blank.
I once promised that I once promised my best friend that we were going to actually grab some violins and play the violins. I could think of
I mean, it's giving you lying.
Definitely given she just made that shit up.
It's giving we don't believe you. No.
Well, y'all definitely are wrong because I did. Me and my best friend both played the violin. I played the violin from 3rd grade to 6th grade, and I found out she played it. And I said, ma'am, I said, Rose, we're gonna go get some violins and we're gonna just sit around and learn how to play all over again. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we got that so wrong. I'm glad we didn't have prizes in this game.
She's a storyteller, so I mean, you know.
I was very I know how to be very non-convincing when I want to.
Okay then. So yeah. Oh,
so that's true.
Y'all know y'all don't win nothing. Okay, ain't no prizes. Like that. Just throw that out there. Okay.
Okay.
Next up, we have Shan. Shan, tell us what you once promised.
I'll keep it light. I once promised somebody that I was gonna call them back, but I never did.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Because we all done did that.
Hey, that's the truth.
Facts.
We all done did that before.
Yeah.
Facts.
So it was true, right?
It was true.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, made that promise a time or 2 or 7.
More than that.
Right. All right. So Vita, you're up next, ma'am. What you once promised somebody?
I once promised my dog that I would give him to the pound if he kept pissing on my floor, barking loud, and just not listening.
I believe it.
I believe it.
I believe that.
Definitely believe that because I
believe.
Yeah.
I think we all promise that to our pets.
It's definitely true.
Well, yeah. And my husband, he acted on one promise though. He gave my cat Tupac away. He literally, I came home, my cat was gone. Terry know the story.
Oh God.
I kept on asking about poor little Tupac, like, where's my cat? I said, did y'all see him? He's like, no, I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him. He said, yeah. And then his mother called us and like, Joe, it's a cat over here that looks just like Tupac. Is y'all cat at the house? And he was like, yeah, I'm looking at him right now. And she's like, well, it looks just like Tupac. He's like, no, I'm looking at the cat right now, Mom.
Just lying.
And yeah.
He didn't like Tupac.
He didn't like Tupac.
I don't like he was probably sneaky, so yeah.
Well, I love it. Well, no, he loved our sneaky cat Two Tone. We had a sneaky cat named Two Tone. He loved Two Tone. For some reason, he just didn't like Tupac. I don't know. Hater.
Shameful. Well, listen, Terrence, you up next, sir. We need to hear, what did you once promise?
Well, I once promised Crystal one time at a podcast that we were on, that we was doing, that she would be big one day and I would be there to support her every step of the way. And that's what I'm doing. That's the truth.
Baby, that's the truth.
Tell us it's the truth.
Okay.
Following directions.
He came in late. He came in late. He know.
You know what though? Like that's a real promise though. That's an actual promise though. Me and Crystal actually worked at 88.1 FM, and when she was writing her books, you know what I'm saying, she was talking about actually writing a movie And I told her, you know what? I promise you, you're going to be bigger than what you are. I promise you that.
Mm-hmm.
And there you have it. You know what I'm saying? She's bigger than what she is. Vita, you too, because I've been watching you for a long time too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of both of you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing to see you guys grow.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't make me cry before I get to Terry now. Okay. Because we certainly know that that's the truth. So, Terry, why don't you come on in here and tell us what you once promised?
I once promised somebody I'd take them on a trip.
I feel like you telling the truth, Terry.
I thought the story's about to get juicy.
I did. That's why I'm like, yeah, he's telling the truth.
Well, he left it at
I
that.
promised them, but I didn't take them.
It was a woman, wasn't it? It was a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Oh, Terry.
That's that bull right there.
That's that bull right there. Well, listen, for anybody who is tuning in with us, we over here just having us a good time with the cast members of The Promise She Kept. You guys, this film is coming to a theater near you in Detroit at the Bel Air Luxury Cinema on Sunday, October the 19th, 5 p.m. Your tickets are available on Eventbrite. I say your tickets because you need to make sure that you just go ahead and grab them up, okay? Because you want to be in the building. 5 p.m., you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, we want to have an opportunity to talk a little bit about the film, of course. And so, I'm going to go ahead and pick on you again, Crystal, to tell us about your film, The Promise She Kept.
Okay. Well, The Promise She Kept is about a young lady who had a past, a trauma past. She comes back to. She has to face that past when something tragic happens. So she comes on. She. I can't give the story away, but just a long story short, she comes back and has to face the past that she left behind that left her traumatized. So yeah, definitely that's so. A lot of healing, struggling, things of that nature. But yeah, definitely good.
Okay. Well, listen, we know that our main character, Lacey, correct?
Correct.
Is played by Miss Vita Michelle. And
Vita.
I feel like I recall a few months back, we were on set and you talked about your excitement for this particular role. And tell us a little bit about why you were so excited about this role.
So I was excited about this role because this role required me to do some studying. It required me to really give my character a backstory. I had to, not only study substance abuse, but I had to study body movements and the thinking process and just everything for this character. So it wasn't a pretty character. It wasn't, oh, my hair and makeup is done, I look cute on camera. It was acting. So it's not the glitz and glamour. It is pure acting. So what you see is acting. It's not, oh, she looks so beautiful and she's so pretty. It's acting. So that's all you're going to see is acting. So I was very proud to be able to just act and not worry about hair, makeup, any of that. So
we get to see a stretch. Now, I'm excited about this for the same reasons that you are. We definitely always get to see, the dials up, right? But you just shredding it all. And I love to hear this. And I'm excited about it for you because, like I said, for you to be talking about it back then, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I love that for you. Now, for our other cast members who are here on this evening, I want you guys to go around and tell us who you are playing. And I want to find out if you funny or if you serious. Okay, so Terrence, I need you to come on in here and tell me who your character is and tell me a little bit about him.
I am Detective Mason. played a dirty cop. I can't give too much away, but yeah, I'm one of them serious cops, but it's like that with me. Yeah, it's like that. And I can't lie though. It's like when Crystal provided me with the script and I read it, I'm like, wow, this is something different. I thought I was just gonna be a regular detective, like, okay, let me go in here and lock some people up, but it's really like that. Excuse me.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really like that, man. Vita did an excellent job. My partner did an excellent job. Black did an excellent job, man. To see them in a form, to see Vita stay in character the way she stayed in character, even behind scenes.
Yes.
She was just like in character, like serious the whole time. I'm looking like, are you gonna laugh? Are you gonna, And she's like, no, I'm just trying to stay in character. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that actually like taught me something, because the next time that we went on set, I stayed in character. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just proud of everybody, man. This is fire. I'm letting you know that right now. It's fire.
Yes.
I just want to piggyback on that, because this was the first time a lot of people like work with me, and so at first, especially for our first day of filming, we did a funeral scene, and I was just like, leave me the hell alone, because it's taking a whole lot from me. And I know a lot of people on set was like, she's probably a bitch, like she is not friendly, but like he said, they learned that I was just really trying to stay in character and give my all. And so, and I'm a method actor. So if my character is an asshole, I'm gonna be an asshole. If my character is sad, I'm gonna be sad when the camera is rolling and when it's not. And whatever my required of my character, I'm gonna be that on set. So it just depends on my character. Like sometimes I go in the room and shut the door, or sit in my car and not talk and laugh and play and be mad because everybody else here. So yeah.
Man, I hear you, Vita. I definitely hear you. We've had the opportunity to be on set together before, and so if you are somebody who is familiar with acting, if you've done it, if you've been behind the scenes or anything, then you get that behind the scenes is just as important as in front of the camera, right? So what you're doing to prepare behind the scenes shows up in front of the camera, and so the work that you do, it shows up. So like I said before, you deliver. I haven't never seen you not do it. And the fact that we get to see this different version of you, I'm sure that the people are going to be in awe when they show up on October the 19th at the Bel Air Luxury Cinema.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So, wait, Crystal? Oh, there she go. Okay. I was making sure we didn't lose nobody. I don't know why the screen look a little different.
She's mute. I can't hear her.
Well, no, because I was actually trying to text and do this at the same time, and it was not working right for me. So I'm back now. I'm sorry.
Listen,
I was talking about Tammy.
Huh?
Yeah, Tammy. I can't hear Tammy.
I hear a little static too.
Yeah, I hear static when you talk. Yeah.
I was just making sure it wasn't my phone. Okay.
Yeah, I hear it.
Can you guys hear static with me?
I can't hear Tammy though.
No. I only hear static with Vita.
Only hear, okay.
I said I can't hear Tammy.
Oh, you can't hear me at all?
No, I can't hear you.
Oh wow. Anybody else can't hear me?
Can y'all hear her?
Yeah.
I can hear her.
Oh, hold on.
Not you don't want to hear from me. Listen, she said, I'm sick of your voice. Just shut up and get off of my line.
I think Carol's in the background listening.
Okay. Well, when Shan, if you can get back on, then we'll definitely let you back in. Everyone who is just tuning in, we are here with the cast members of The Promise She Kept. I know y'all like, how many times you gonna tell us? As many times as I need to, because I'm gonna need for you to get your tickets. Okay, I'm gonna need for you to fall in love with these characters so that you can go over to Eventbrite and grab you up 2, 3, 4 tickets so you can show up at the Bel Air on October the 19th. Okay, that part, because we have a laundry list of great actors And I'm actually going to read off some of them because while we do have some people here, we have some that are not, but still very important to the film. So, of course, we have our lead. Vita is here. Alante Stanberry. They are a part of our cast. Terry, he's here. Then we have Shan Clark. She's here. LaTerrence Palmer. He's here. Kevin Green. Playing Tobias. I like that name. Tobias. Dre Buford. Come on then, Juke. That's who he playing. Okay. Don Snipes as the father. Okay, so I know Don gonna come in here and be super serious because you know he got that real you better do as I say type of face. So boom, we got Don Snipes in the building. Marquita Nicole as the mother. We have Kia Briggs as Joyce. Come on in, Kia. Yes. And so that's a lot of people. And that's a lot of good acting that's going to be on your screen. So you guys definitely want to show up for this film. Now, I'm not going to tap in on everybody just yet on the streaming because it ain't available yet. But baby, we're going to come back around and we're going to tell y'all about that streaming situation too. We're going to get through the premiere first. But when it's time to stream, baby, I need for y'all to get to getting. Okay, so we're gonna put that buzz in your ear now.
Get to getting.
Get to getting. Okay. So I'm about to pick on somebody. Let me see who I'm about to pick on. I feel like Shan couldn't hear me or she didn't want to hear my voice.
No,
so that must mean she want to talk.
Bring it on. Let's go.
So I'm curious. Outside of your own character, who was your next favorite character in the film?
I would say Vita. Yeah.
Okay, dear.
That was my first time working with on a set like that. Period. Like just actually full-fledged. And as Chain Gang said, I thought she was mean as hell at first. I was like, God damn, I can't get... But at that moment, I thought, oh, she is in character. She is serious. She loves what she does. And it's iron sharpens iron. You know, I'm getting more into this, you know, and it was just phenomenal seeing her go from here to here. Like when it was time, you guys see it, you're going to get, it's powerful. It is really powerful. Crystal, excuse the language, but you wrote the fuck out of that. You wrote. and it is such an honor to be able to bring it to life. I don't think people understand, like when she told me the role that I was playing, I literally had to understand, like, okay, it's just beyond acting. You got to really be that. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm looking at, you know, other how detectives move and stuff like that, but to make it my own and stuff like that, like, okay, I can't disappoint her. You know, I've eventually tried, was reaching into the acting and stuff with one of my best friends and stuff. And that's how Crystal, you know, came back full circle. And I was surprised. That's like everybody out of little old me. Like, you felt that way about me. I was like, wow. So it was an honor. I'm not gonna lie. I have so much going on and I was trying to deflect it at first. I was like, oh, because I work a lot and stuff like that. But something was like, nah, she came to you out of everybody. She knows a lot of people, you know? And so she came to me and I was like, you know what? God sent her to me. And I really feel like that because every last one of us have special gifts inside of us. And if Crystal was the one to help bring it out even more, all praises to the Most High. I'm here. I got a wonderful chance to work. Like I said, Vita is one of my favorites. Getting more into her movies from the Maid of Honor. Shout out to the Writer's Block. You know, I just watched my man, and girl. And I'm like, I'm beginning to be a huge fan of Vita. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, I'm just very proud of every last one of y'all. And iron sharpens iron. It's a complete honor. And on top of that, she allowed me to put my music into this film. Like, I haven't dropped music since like 2019 because so much has been going on. But everything comes back full circle. I've learned so much. I've grown so much. And yeah, the butterfly wings are spreading. Every last one of y'all, the butterfly wings are spreading. Fly. Don't let nobody try to clip your wings because they didn't give them to you. You had to go through so much to get your wings. Don't let nobody clip them.
Come on in. The doors of the church are open.
That's
Wow. Amen,
all right,
amen.
that was a word. You understand me? Thank you, Shan, for that.
I know that was a lot in one setting, so I do apologize.
You good? You good, girl? Take your moment, okay? We need to sit here then, because I definitely want to hear about this music. So we have your music in it because scoring is very important when it comes to the film. So we got some music in there. So you gotta let me know, child. We singing, we rapping, we playing the
Must you have her? Can she sing a little part of it? A little bit, just a little bit.
Listen, put the camera on her. Yeah, come on.
You take me so high that I don't wanna ever come down. Nah. But everything, it comes to an end. So I bid you a farewell, my friend.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Oh, I want
the It's called Butterfly. And I wrote this song years ago, and I wrote it when I felt like I was going through a transformation. And I'm like, okay, how do I tie it into? Oh, I tied it into like how we are born as an individual, how we're in this cocoon, we're in the belly, and we're fighting to get out, and we want to get out so bad, but we got to go through so much in order to get out of that. And it shapes and molds us into exactly who we need to be. And we're going to continue to evolve, but a lot of people are already in a rush. And they're in a rush to get nowhere. You're going to have to enjoy the journey. You're going to have to enjoy the pain. It sounds crazy. It sounds really cliche. It scopes you into exactly who you need to be. And I didn't know what that meant for a really long time, because I found myself trying to live through other people, I guess, pleasing everyone else. And I forgot about me. I forgot about my wings. I'm still in my cocoon. How am I going to get out? I got to get out. And so it wasn't the prettiest. It wasn't this, like Vita said, everything like glamorous and stuff like that. No, for you to get your beautiful wings, you got to go through some ugly shit. Excuse the language. You got to go through some ugly stuff. And I wrote that because everyone is a warrior to me. You got to fight the battle, mental depression, suicide. People are fighting cancer, depression, all of these things. And we're in a rush to try to die, but you got to live first. We ain't going to be here forever. But, you got to be a warrior. You got to stand up for something, and we got to stand up for each other. So shout out to all my warriors. I love y'all with a passion. And I just want people to just love and support one another, genuinely do that. And so writing that song, I'm like, okay, it's easy to write a vulgar song. I can write about sex and stuff, but somebody really needs you, because music is a frequency. And so I have to be mindful of the music that I do put out, because it'll be around forever when I'm long gone. So, she had it on, she got this movie out on substance abuse awareness, which is great, which is another reason why I wrote the song. And I'm like, golly, yo, Crystal, yes, you can put Butterfly in this. And shout out to Lyrique. He's one of my best friends. He produced the hell out of this track, and he's been a great motivator for me as well. So I just want to change the trajectory as far as who I am as an artist when it comes to putting music out and stuff like that, and connect with people really on an emotional level, because I didn't have much emotional and spiritual support when I was growing up. So I wanted to be the complete opposite of that, and not be the person that didn't do that. So it just enhances more.
Listen, y'all.
Yeah.
We have a good time over here on Tam Telling Tales, but it is always refreshing to have individuals come in with a word, because you don't know who need to hear it.
Yes.
And people be going through the things, and sometimes we need to hear a word, and it can come from anywhere. Even a Tam Telling Tales live with the cast of The Promise She Kept.
Yes,
So you
That's
absolutely.
that.
guys, we're actually going to share the trailer again for you all, and then we're going to come back in and talk with Crystal a little bit more.
So how are you really holding up, Lacey?
Taking it one day at a time.
Hey, you think this related to that young boy?
I don't know, but we're gonna find out. You saying that somebody is intentionally out here giving out bad drugs, killing people?
Black is trouble. I need you to stay far away from him. Do you hear me?
What are you doing here?
Lacey, don't do anything stupid. Let the police handle this.
I told y'all she was dead when I walked in there.
All you gotta do is follow your heart and let it guide you. Because the truth might be closer than you think.
Just stop with the lies. You took my family away from me.
It's time, Lacey.
Please.
All right. So that was the trailer for The Promise
Yes.
She Kept. We are here with some of the cast members from the film. It will premiere on October the 19th. That's a Sunday evening, starting at 5 o'clock. You want to be there for the red carpet. Then we're going to go into the film, and then y'all going to go home. Or is there an after party?
I'm still working on the after party because it is Sunday, so
It
I'm
is
still
Sunday.
kind of figuring that out. Yeah, but I would love. It might be a nice little recap or something at a nightcap at my house or something. I'm something intimate or whatever. But I'm still debating on that. Oh, and I think Tia was in there. She said it was a lot of static when she was trying to get in. You called her
Oh,
Alante, but her name was Tia.
Tia. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wait, you said she was trying to get in?
Yeah, she said it was a lot of static when she was trying to get in. I know she.
Oh,
You
I'm not
see
sure
her?
what happened. I don't see her.
Oh.
But since I got you on the line, Miss
Mm-hmm.
writer of the film and director, doing all of the things, and of course we know people are important in front of the camera. We know they're important behind it, and especially the people that's writing. As Tam telling tales, you know, I am a literacy advocate. I love the storytellers. I love the writers. And Crystal,
Mm-hmm.
I know that you write from a personal place, right? So you'll have
Yes.
characters in your books that are based on people that you know. So I'm curious about this particular film. Is this something personal or just all made up?
This is actually something that's pretty much all made up. A lot of things that I do, like this one in particular. First of all, Carol Butler was the director on this one.
Okay.
Um, but Emery, this one was something that I made up. You know, it was one of those stories where I know that we have a lot of people that's going through so many different so many different issues that they actually use alcohol and uh, har- marijuana, cocaine, opioids as a way to cope with them. So it was one of those things I felt that needed to be told. And then I had saw a few people, young people, kept on dying, and it was like you know how they say things come in threes.
Mm-hmm.
I think three people that I had heard of. One I personally knew, but the other two had died of fentanyl laced drugs.
Mm.
So it was one of those things that I felt needed to be said, and I had a couple of the scripts ready to go, ready to be in production or whatever have you. But it was more so like, no, this is what needs to be said at this point. So it was one of those things that I didn't personally have to deal with it, but I knew of people that had passed away, young people that had passed away, young men that had passed away from fentanyl laced drugs and
Mm.
bad pills, things of that nature. And I just felt that it needed to be said. So it wasn't something that I physically just wrote the book and said, I'm turning this to a movie. This is something like, no, this story needs to be told. So that's how that came about.
All right. Now, I feel like you are absolutely right. Even if it's not you who is the person taking the drugs, how all of our lives are impacted by
Right.
someone who has found themselves as an addict. You know,
Yes.
I am imagining that this is going to hit home with a lot of people. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in making this film, and this question is to anybody that's on the screen, when making this, you know, being in the studio and on set, did you guys feel at some point a personal connection? Like, was there a moment where it was like, whoa, I felt that?
I would say, yeah, because addictions. My mother is a recovering addict. My father is a recovering addict. I currently have a little sister that's dealing with, said things. So seeing it be played out and I'm dealing with that, I held back some tears at a certain point. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, whoa, like it's just it's real life things like you said that need to be put out there more to let people be aware. Be more aware of what's going on. Really talk to your people and not let substance be their substance of confidence in like what they confide in. Like, no, like, yeah. Yeah. I would say that, yeah, it definitely hits home for me for sure.
Yeah.
I agree. And substance abuse is definitely affecting
Can
me
y'all
and
hear
my
me?
family firsthand. So, playing that role, it was kind of like healing also, and understanding my mom's addiction and where she was coming from and why she would do some of the things that she would do, kind of things, just studying and all that. So, it
Hey,
definitely hit
Vita, I don't want to interrupt you. I think it might be something going on the audio end. I'm not sure if am I the only person?
Yeah, I hear it too when she talks.
You can hear, okay. It might have
Yeah.
look, she working, she doing the thing. So we always go just make sure that however we need to accommodate that we do. And I
Mm-hmm.
definitely want to be able to hear her. So hopefully when she comes out and comes back in, it'll shift a little bit.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure, Terry, were you chiming in at all? I
No,
don't know.
I'm listening to everybody's story because I come from a family of functioning addicts.
Yeah.
You know, they,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much workers or whatever may have you. But, I grew up around weed, alcohol, some harder drugs, you know. But luckily those that was indulging came up out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
so looking at some of my relatives come up out of it,
Yeah.
it can be done.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah.
it can be done.
And I think in some moments it's got normalized. Like you
Yeah.
said, they're functioning. And so sometimes we don't even recognize the problem,
Yeah.
Right.
right? Until we can have a film that comes out that really shows people what this could become, what this looks like for other people. And so we appreciate that you taking the time to make a film like this one. Just from the trailer, we know that it's going to be impactful, right? And I got Vita back on, so if you wanna try again, and there, I know you were talking about how
It's still
uh-oh.
staticky. It's still
Yeah.
static.
It's still staticky.
yeah, I'm sitting in my car. I don't know. Is it better now?
Still
Mm-mm.
staticky.
No.
Uh-uh.
I know that sucks, right? Oh, but you know what? Baby, listen, the technology just it acts a fool from time to time. So I totally get it. Listen, it be happening, okay? So even if you just gotta sit tight and let us continue to give you your flowers because you played the heck out of Lacey's character,
Yes.
because I just know, honey.
Yes.
Right. I just know from observing personally you that this is gonna be fire. I know personally that Crystal is a heck of a storyteller. So I know she is going to make sure that when everybody shows up to that theater, that they are going to leave
You bet.
out of there feeling amazing, feeling great about this film.
Yeah.
And I know y'all gonna be proud. Crystal, how many times have you watched this film thus far?
10 too many times. I swear. And I have to go watch it again tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm going to the theater tomorrow to preview it and make sure everything is good for the premiere. So when I tell you, I don't watch this movie so many dang on times that I know the song Butterfly. I know the other songs in the movie. Like I should, I mean, I know it back, front to back, front to back. But now I'm knowing the dang on theme songs and everything. The songs that's in the movie on the sound like it's a soundtrack. So I don't watch it so many dang on times. So yeah, I think that after tomorrow, it'll be. I don't want to see that movie until it's the day of the premiere, and and I'll be happy with that. And then we'll just go on from the next. But I've watched it at least, I would say, about 15 to 20 times already.
I love it.
As you should.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
that's your
yeah,
baby. So you got to do the things. Okay, you got to do the
yeah.
hard work.
And
Okay.
Yes.
and Miss Tammy, to piggyback off of your previous question, um, like I too have functioning addicts currently in my family as well. But my mother is a recovering addict. My father is a recovering addict. I have a little sister that's currently still going through her butterfly process with things. And so seeing Vita play that role made me just want to hug her and just be like, it's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna get through it, because she played it so well. And
Yeah.
so it hits home, like, and Crystal wrote it so well, like, and so it was actually a healing process for me as well, whether she knew that or not, because it gives you a chance to figure out how to really cope with said individuals, like you've approached them differently, like you never have before, because people are 1 foot away from saying fuck it, just they gone. But you get
Listen.
that person to be like, I got you, give me your hand, come
Yeah.
here, it's okay.
Yeah,
You say
definitely.
just one. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. I actually want to shout out some of the people that we have in the chat. We laugh in so many places. So some stuff comes up on the screen one place and it comes up someplace else. So we do want to shout out that Dre's in the building.
What up, Dre?
Drayski.
What up, big Dre?
Carol is in the building.
What
Hey,
up, Carol?
Carol.
So we got some of our cast members that's here. And then we've got some other folks that's tapping in, watching us on this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Erin, girl, hey. Erin is a phenomenal actress herself. So you can catch
Okay.
her out here on these screens as well. So thank you guys again for tuning in. And I know we're coming close to our 8:05 hour, right? Because we started a little late. Okay. So we started at 5 minutes. Y'all, I'm gonna take my 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
So before we head out and start making sure that everybody knows where to find everybody on social media, I just want to go around and give everybody the opportunity to give one sentence to describe the film The Promise She Kept. And I'm gonna start with Terry.
One sentence. An impactful movie.
Boom, there it is. Okay, so we got Terrence back on the line with us. And so, Terrence, we're going around and we're just giving one sentence that describes the film The Promise She Kept.
Oh. I want to say is is groundbreaking.
All right. Listen, that's the sentence. It's groundbreaking, baby. It don't take a whole lot, huh? And then next up, I'm gonna have you, Shan. Come on in here and tell us.
I would say, pain can purify purpose, but keeping your word can be its own kind of redemption.
Look at you, just coming here showing off.
Whoa.
Just coming here showing off, okay? I hope somebody wrote it down. That's a word, okay?
Yes.
That's
I don't even want to come in after that. I don't even want to come in after that one, baby.
That's an inspirational post.
Yes.
Crystal, you got any words after that?
I mean, I got some. I only say, if I had to say, describe the film in one sentence, I would say it is what's needed at a perfect time.
There you go.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Well, thank you to everyone who has come on the line with me this evening. You guys, we've had cast and writer of the film The Promise She Kept. It is starring Vita Michelle. She was here with us a little while ago and had to leave us, but she's still here in spirit. I know that she is. And of course, we have our writer that's in the building and our supporting cast that's in the building. And we want you all to be in the building on October the 19th. That is a Sunday evening at 5 p.m. at the Bel Air Luxury Cinema, people. Okay, we need you there for the premiere. You can grab up your tickets on Eventbrite right now. Head on over there. Grab you up like 2 or 3 because you're not going to want to go by yourself. You're going to want to bring a friend, a cousin, your boo, whomever, okay? So you guys pull up on that day. I'm going to let everyone who's here go ahead and tell everyone where they can find you on social media, and then we're going to close this thing on now. How about that?
Okay.
Yes? Okay, so we're going to start with Terrence. Tell us where we can find you on social media.
On social media, you can follow me on Instagram at Changang_Jugger, or you can follow me on Facebook, Terrence Palmer.
Listen, I'm old school. I like the Facebook, Terrence Palmer. It's easy too. You got your government on there.
Yeah, Terrence Palmer.
I go over the IG. I be trying to the game chains. And...
I'm more active on Facebook. Just follow me on Facebook, man, and all the content creators, man. Let's tap in and work with each other.
Yes.
Listen. Okay, come on in. Announcements. The final announcements. Yes. All right, now Terry, you come on in here and tell the people where they can find you.
You can follow me on Facebook at Jabon Smith. You can follow me on Instagram, same handle.
Okay. Interesting, because that is very different from the name we have on this screen. You got agencies. I understand. Right. It's fine. You got warrants? It sounds like it.
No.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. And then, Shan, come on in. Tell the people where they can find you and hear some of this good music.
You can find me at NJ229 Official. Same thing with YouTube and everything. And Butterfly does release this Friday. So get a chance to evolve with me and, spread your wings. But thanks again to Crystal for the opportunity to be heard, to be felt, to be understood, and to actually force my wings to come out. So you get the utmost respect.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. And last but certainly not least, Miss Crystal King-Tarver, come on over here, girl, and tell the people all that you want them to know where they can find you, honey.
Sure. On Facebook is Crystal, the authoress, King-Tarver. On Instagram, it is CKB Writing. It's CKBE Writing. And on TikTok, it is Crystal Ken 805. And I want to say this. I'm going to say my favorite actress, because we didn't get around to that totally. But before I go, I got to say this. My favorite actors, actresses, I would definitely have to say is what I consider the newbies, the ones that has not acted before in this movie. And when I say that, I'm going to say NJ, I'm going to say Jigga, and I'm going to say Tia, the supporting actress. But did a little work, some more work in the past, and definitely my brother-in-law Terry. And I would say my favorite character was my brother-in-law Terry because he came in on a whim. He wasn't supposed to have that part. He came in and he killed it. He came downstairs and I said, "Hey, just read this for this part." And next thing I know, he was in the movie. You know what I mean?
Listen, that's how it happens. You stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Okay.
That part. So
Okay.
no, yes. I loved everybody, but I was so proud of them because they made it serious. And they definitely took their roles and acting and showed up for table reading series every single time, 2 and 3 times a week. So thank you guys.
Yes,
I
thank
love
you.
it.
No problem. You're welcome.
Gratitude, Queen. Much appreciation.
Congratulations to all of you, cast and writer. For our director that's in the chat, Carol. Excited to see
Carol.
your work.
Yeah.
And so and then there leaves me, you guys. I am Tam telling tales, your media maven. I just made that up, but
It worked.
make sure you guys check me out on all social media platforms. I am everywhere under that same name, Tam Telling Tales. I do interviews like this. I do sit down ones. I talk about movies. I talk about stage plays, and I definitely talk about books, right? And
Yes.
so I know y'all didn't think y'all was gonna get off the hook coming over here to Tam Telling Tales and not tell me if you are reading a book right now or if you have a book suggestion for tonight. So I'm going to start with, I'm gonna let the guys think for a little minute. Shan, I'm gonna come to you. I need a book suggestion. What you got for me?
Ooh. Well, I previously purchased one of Crystal's book, so I have to get around to doing that in support of her.
Oh, okay.
She's such a phenomenal writer, you know what I'm saying? But the book before that, it was Behold a Pale Horse.
Okay.
And so I, getting into, the government and all these things. I ain't gonna get too deep because I don't want them to shut down the network, but
listen, they started doing a little crinkly crink on this microphone too, so they was like, "Nah, hush."
Yeah.
So Terry, how about you? You have a book suggestion for us?
I would say a good book suggestion is Iyanla Vanzant, The Day I Opened Up My Soul.
I like it.
It's a great self-help book. It has affirmations in it and all of the above. Just give it a it's not a book that you can just breeze through. It's actually a book that you study, like the 48 Laws of Power or, the Art of War, something of that nature.
Okay. Well, thank you for that suggestion. Sounds real good. And then Terrence, what you got for us? He said I've been froze up. Okay, he froze up. So
Crystal does have a new book out, Rags to Riches.
Listen, I was just about to say, since we got the authoress in the building, why don't you come on in here, ma'am, and you tell us a book suggestion for our interview to close us on out.
Okay. Well, that book that she told me that she's speaking of is called Rags to Riches, a BBW polyglamorous story. So it's a poly book. That was my release in September. I believe that was, but my new release that just got released last week, I think on the 28th. You know me, it's another domestic violence book. And it's called Broken Vows, Hurt People, Hurt People.
All right.
So yeah, you actually didn't. Cop that one.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. No, you know what I'm saying? But it's under C.K. Tarver, but it's called Broken Vows, Hurt People, and you can find it on Amazon.com.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, everybody, you got your book suggestions. You have heard from the cast of The Promise She Kept. You guys make sure that you head over to Eventbrite and grab your tickets for October the 19th so you can be in the building at the Bel Air Luxury Cinema. You guys, we're about to close out. So make sure that you are following Tam Telling Tales on all social media platforms. And then we're going to do our outro over here, okay? And so it's really easy, you guys, but I'm going to need your help with it, okay? So I do the first part. I say, I'm Tam, I'm telling tales. And then you all come in and say, read a book. Y'all ready?
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. I'm Tam, I'm telling tales.
Read a
book.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Tam.
Thank
you.
Absolutely.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it. Tongue twister. Say it real fast one time.
Tam telling tales.